Ding, 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 classes in session. All you young Portal-Master boys and girls, take a seat because today is arts and crafts. And we all know what this little video is about. It's about paint removal. Now, you're gonna say, but Steve, why would you buy a character that has messed up paint problems on the character? And I'm gonna say to you that sure, I spend about 2, 3, 4 minutes looking at characters in the store to make sure I know what I'm buying. But the problem is, and all of you can agree with this, is when you get them home, you really don't have a clue of what the character looks like from behind, right? You spend all this money on a display case, LED lights, shout out to Malice Doll 79. This huge display case, you want to look good, you want to, when people come over, you want them to say, oh my god, what are those, and that's a whole another conversational piece. But you don't want to walk in the house and have this thing staring at you in the eye saying, hey, look at me over here, I have a splatter of paint on me that's not even part of the color scheme that I got going on. So today I'm here to talk to you guys about how to remove this problem. How do we get rid of this paint without damaging the character itself, right? You spend all this money, at least $10 on a character, always something, and you want it to look beautiful. So today we're going to learn how we get rid of this paint without damaging the characters. Alrighty, so this, as you all know, is Popthorn. Oh yes, so beautiful, so spiky. The problem is, I have an issue with the back of him. There is a color on his back that I'm not too excited about. Yeah, it's red. Red little paint mark on him. And it bothers me. So I'm going to remove it. So this is how you do it. First off, don't use any tools. Don't use anything sharp. Don't use paint thinner. You start doing that stuff, you might as well just throw the character away because you're done. So you're not gonna, yeah. So anyways, don't use anything sharp. What you want to do is take your thumb. I don't know if you guys got long nails or not, but take your thumb and just kind of warm up the area, right? Don't be putting it to a heat lamp. Don't be sticking it in the stove. Don't be sticking it on the burner. Just put your thumb on it and slowly just caress that area. And the heat from your body will warm that plastic up, and actually it will start to slowly, not melt, but obviously it'll start to just get really soft, and you'll be able to bend it. So you just keep doing that, and then slowly take your fingernail and then start just kind of, don't dig into the plastic, you're gonna ruin it. Oh, and this is another thing, when you're doing this, you want to make sure that the paint you're removing is on top of the undercoat, right? You want to make sure that it's not the main paint color that you're taking off, because if you do that, then you can guarantee it's gonna basically take away the whole color, and you might be left with the color you wasn't expecting. Do you understand what I'm saying? So just take your thumb and slowly just start wearing it down, and you'll start noticing it'll start to fade or it'll start going away. So this one's kind of giving me an issue right now. So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my fingernail. I mean, you can use your fingernail by this time. Alright, start digging at it. Okay, that's not working. Huh. Alright, well if that doesn't work, then you could just go ahead and just take a butter knife. Just, kids, have your mom and dad with you when you're doing this. Very dangerous. Don't be handling knives without your family. Take it and just scrape just a little bit off, just with the dullest part of the knife. Yeah. No, that's not working either. It's not doing it. Okay, then how about a thumbtack? How about a thumbtack? Just start digging in that plastic, get that paint off, and wow, what do they put this paint on with? Good lord. Alrighty, well, boys and girls, it looks like we're gonna have to take drastic measures. Let's go. Okay, he doesn't want to work? We'll go ahead and tighten him up real nice and tidy. We're gonna get this paint off. First, take a little screwdriver and start plucking away at that. Come on. File. You don't want to come off? Come on. Let's see if these will work. Oh my God. Oh, you're coming off now, boy. You're coming off now, boy. You're coming off now, boy. Come on. Come on. It's time to get crazy. Yeah! All right, you don't want to come off? Welcome to the grass. Check this out, baby. I got a problem with you. Meet Mr. Weed Eater. You got an issue now, huh, boy? All right, there we go. All right, Mr. Popcorn. You know what this is? You know what this is? I think I do. I think it's a big boulder, and someone's about to go night-night. All right, Mr. Popcorn. I don't know if you've ever met Mr. Shovel. Sure does want to meet you, and oh yeah! All right, Mr. Popcorn. You know what this is? This is yourself. Have you met Mr. Bat? Sometimes I feel like going baseball training, and today, hey, batter, 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 swing. Okay, hey, batter, batter, swing. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Someone doesn't play baseball. I should have stuck up the kickoff countdown. All right, come on, Popcorn, you gotcha. Home run! Kids, don't do this at home. Make sure your family's there. That's something for you. You got issue? You got issue? Here we go. All right, I've tried everything, and I about had it. So it is time to give Mr. Popcorn what he needs. Does anybody know what this sound is? Lawnmower, baby! Okay, still want to cause problems. I got one last little ditty for you, Mr. Popcorn. See this? You know what this is? Oh, I think you do. I think you do. I think you do. I think you do. It's water, ladies and gentlemen. Water in a gas tank. All right, Portal Masters. Well, that was fun. But I'm pretty sure you've seen the video and you're thinking, that's not Popthorn. I know who that is. That's the Pokemon guy. You're right. It is the Pokemon guy. You think I'm going to damage my precious Popthorn for Mr. Pokemon? I don't think so. They look alike. But I don't care about this little guy, so he can just take a hike. But I would like to give a special shout out to that little man right there for helping me out in this video. He was pretty funny. And there was nothing wrong with Mr. Popthorn. He was just an example. But there is something wrong with Sunburn. But before I go on, I just want to say, all you young Portal Masters kids out there, don't do anything that I was doing in the video. Lawn mowing, starting propane tanks, don't be using butter knives, don't be using anything sharp unless your mom or dad or an adult figure is with you. Please don't do that. Special announcement. But anyways, so it was all in fun. But don't use a knife. Don't use a thumbtack, even though I have. But basically, this is the character that really is bothering me. When I bought Sunburn, I thought he was awesome. Still one of my favorite characters, even though he, he doesn't really have too much moves. It's just the flame breath, and then he just teleports. I mean, that's pretty much it. And he could do his little Phoenix thing where he flies around, but that's still kind of slow compared to these core characters these days. I'm sweating like a pig. And that's funny because that's what that Pokemon was. But anyways, real quick, I want to see if you guys can see this. Can you guys see the tail? I'm not sure if you can see the tail. It has some blue markings on it, and it just kind of bothered me. So don't take anything really crazy sharp. Just use your fingernail and just scrape just a little bit. Just start scraping. All right. I've done this with like 4 of my characters so far, and they've actually come out perfect. My Flash Wing, I was so upset because they had like purple streaks on it. You know, the bottom purple coat that it's got going on. So all I did was just, like I said in the video, just warm the character up with your thumb or your finger, and it will actually loosen up the plastic enough, and the paint will start getting a little bit warmer, and you actually just start scraping it off. But make sure that you're not scraping off the bottom coat. If you do that, then you're going to be taking off, you know what I mean, you're going to start digging into the plastic, not the paint. So I've already done some of this before the video, so actually a lot of it's already come off, so I'm pretty pleased of how it turned out. Sorry, I'm sitting here sweating in a black shirt. Oh, speaking of not wearing a white shirt, Smolder Dash couldn't join me today because I don't want her to get hit in the crossfire. But yeah, that was a pretty fun video. Got to give props to my father, coming out here using all the tools and the goodies. But yeah, so just like I said, don't use any sharp metal objects because you'll start ruining the actual figure. Don't be lighting anything on fire. But yeah, so it's starting to come off. I don't know. I'll show you an example here in a minute. Sorry it's taking so long. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to ruin the character, even though this is Series 1. Love my sunburn. Alright, real quick, let's see if I can get it. But like I said, just use your fingernail. That's it. And slowly do it. Don't be digging in there like you're trying to get a booger out of your nose or something. But, so I don't know if you could tell, but I've already got 2 good stripes of blue off the tail. I don't know if you can see that or not. If you can't, just take my word for it. Like I said, this is probably my 5th character. Woo! Hot day up in Northern California, boys and girls. Don't worry, class is almost over. But I'd like to thank everybody for giving me love on my videos. I really enjoy doing this, and it's really fun. I love the feedback. I love the comments. I love joining on chats. And this is just about Skylanders. You know what I mean? So, and like I said, you could do anything with Skylanders. It doesn't have to be buying a figure. It can be making videos about the figures, or custom paint jobs, or it's all about like just getting outside the box and doing other type of videos, not just about the characters. It can be about the theme of Skylanders, but you know what I mean, as long as we keep Skylanders alive, maybe they'll just keep making game after game after game. I mean, what'd they say, made $2 billion last year and no online? Anyways, okay, I'm rambling on. That's for another video. But I've only got 2 more pieces to go, but you don't need to stay and watch me do that. But that was fun. Remember, don't use sharp objects. Don't be doing anything on fire. And that was the water in that gas tank. So, from me, Smolder Dash. I wish she was here. I miss her so much, but she's at home sleeping. Popthorn, Mr. Pig, Pokemon Man over there. We love you guys, and stay tuned for the next video. Whoo!